Hey everybody, and welcome back to VGBoombox. I'm Bobby, and in today's tutorial we're going to be looking at the bass guitar portion from the Final Fantasy IV song Somewhere in the World. If you have not seen my recording of this song, check out the link in the description below. Check that song out. I played this song in that recording on bass guitar, keyboard, acoustic guitar, and a very small drum portion. So check that out if you haven't heard the song before. Today we're going to be looking at the bass guitar portion. Why? Because I've only done one bass guitar tutorial up until this point on my channel, and I'm trying to keep things diverse. So today we're going to be doing bass guitar lesson number 2. Pretty simple bass line. If you're new to the bass guitar, this is a great one to practice with. If you're experienced on the bass guitar and just looking for a fresh groove to play, this is great for that as well. This song is only played on 3 of the 4 strings. Say only, that's most of the strings. But we're going to be playing on the 4th string, which is the E string, the 3rd string, which is the A string, and the 2nd string, which is the G string. Oh, I'm sorry, the D string. G string will be the 1st string, which is the thinnest string. So we're going to be playing on E, A, and D. All right. As far as the range, fretted notes are going to range, run up from the open string up through the 7th fret. Okay. Again, fairly simple song. This will be a fairly short tutorial. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so on to the song. So this song starts off with a nice little groove that utilizes the open E string, the 3rd fret of the E string, which is the G, and then the 5th fret of the E string, which is A. Alright, so those are the 3 notes that we're going to start with. The actual song itself is going to start with that A twice, and it's going to go to the E, G, A, okay? Or if you're going to go just by the, basically tablature style and go by the fret numbers, it's going to be the E string 5th fret twice, then open 3, 5. Okay, so that's the very first part of the song. So 5, 5, 0, 3, 5. Okay, so then we go to 0, 3, 5, 5, 0, 3, 5. Okay, so basically what we have is we've got 5, 5, 0, 3, 5, and then we're basically repeating that, but when we repeat it, we're going to add the 0 and the 3 right before the 5 and the 5. So first time is 5, 5, 0, 3, 5. Then the next time is 0, 3, 5, 5, 0, 3, 5. Okay, so it's kind of like it's duplicated, but the second time it's duplicated, 2 notes are added to the front. Okay, so again, 5, 5, 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 5, 5, 0, 3, 5. Okay, and then we got 2 quick notes. We're going to jump down to the 2nd string. We're going to move up to the 5th fret. This time we're going to go do 5 and 7. So before we was playing 0, 3, and 5. Now we're going to shift down 2 strings, and we're going to shift over to the 5 and the 7 on the 2nd string for 2 quick notes. And then we're going to jump right back up to the 5th fret on the same E string where we started. Okay, so it's 5, 7, 5, 5. Okay, so if we start back over, we got 5, 5, 0, 3, 5, 0, 3, 5, 5, 0, 3, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5. Then we're going to drop down to the 3rd string, 1 string below the 4th string, and we're going to play 6, 5. Then there's a little pause, and then there's 3, 2, and that's the whole bass line. Most songs, the bass lines are fairly simple. Bass lines are kind of a foundational groove. It's usually repeated, and it kind of sets the foundation for the song. Same kind of like with the drum beat. Usually a drum beat is kind of is simple and it's repeated. The same with the bass line. So this bass line is fairly simple, but it's fun and it sounds good. So it's a good one to just kind of practice and repeat, especially if you're not that familiar yet with switching strings. It gives you an opportunity to practice your string switching, which we'll talk about that a little bit more when we get to our fine points. Uh, but just to recap, we're going to go through it again. So we've got 5 5 0 3 5 0 3 5 5 0 3 5 5 7 5 5 6 5 3 2. Then back to the 5 5 0 3 5 0 3 5 5 0 3 5 5 7 5 5 6 5 3 2. All right, so I pretty much just played through the whole thing again, talking over it. But as usual, we're going to play through it now without me talking, just so you can really hear the notes. And I'll try to play it as close as I can to the actual timing and rhythm of the actual song. All right, and we'll play it maybe 2 or 3 times, just so you can really hear how the bass line is played. All right, that's the whole bass line. Again, this is one that's really good to practice with, and it's a lot of fun. This particular game, uh, the soundtrack has a lot of uh, how do the young people say it? I think they call it slapping these days, slapping bass lines, or is it still fire? I can't remember. Uh, we're gonna call it a fire slapper. How about that? We'll call that a dad joke. Um, but it's got some really nice bass lines throughout the soundtrack. I've got a few more songs that I'm working on that again have some really nice bass lines. So you can expect to see quite a few bass guitar lessons from me from the Final Fantasy IV soundtrack, just because there are some really good bass lines on this soundtrack. All right, so by way of fine points. So first fine point, as I often will say, whether it's a guitar tutorial or a keyboard tutorial, try to use more than just one finger. You know, don't try to play this with just, don't try to just play it all with one finger. You know, take advantage of the fact that you have more than one finger, assuming you have more than one finger. So I'm using my first finger and I'm using my ring finger uh, for the 3 and the 5. So I'm playing the 5 with my ring finger and I'm playing the 3 with my first finger. So I'm playing ring, ring, open, first, ring. Okay, to take advantage of the natural span of my fingers, kind of matching up with the fretboard. So technically, if you wanted to look at it this way, I'm have my first finger position on 3, middle finger position over 4, my ring finger over 5, and my pinky over 6. Now I'm not actually playing all of those notes, but that's just kind of the positioning that I'm using with my fingers. Okay. Uh, the other fine point is, again, this is a good song to practice your string switching, because you got to jump from this 4th string down to this 2nd string. You're also shifting from where we were playing 3, 4, 5, 6. Now essentially we're switching to 5, 6, 7, 8. Now again, I'm not playing all those notes, but positionally, I'm positioning my first finger now over the 5 and my ring finger over the 7. So that's a good thing to kind of gain from this song, is that movement from this string down to that string, back up to this string, because we're literally going from here to down to here, and then we jump right back up to that 5th fret to pop that 5 2 more times. So that's one of the fine points of this song. Using it as an opportunity to practice your string switching and just try to be fluid with it. Try not to get just locked in and stuck in one spot. To really become skillful at any instrument, there's a degree of fluidity that you should develop over time. So really try to practice that. Try to practice moving fluidly between these notes and these strings until it starts to feel more natural. Um, and I think that's kind of it as far as the fine points. Short and sweet on this one. Like I said, this one's really short. I've needed some short tutorials. Some of my tutorials are like 20, 25 minutes long. So this will probably be my shortest tutorial to date. I don't know if it will be the shortest one ever. We haven't gotten that far yet, but this is definitely the shortest one to date. Um, Now, if you are hoping for a tutorial of, say, the keyboard portion, that is what my Patreon page is for, www.patreon.com/VGBoombox. Jump over there, get signed up as a third tier patron. It is a $5 a month subscription. And as a third tier patron, you can request songs and parts of songs. So that means you can request an entire song that I have not done yet, and I will add it to the wish list. Or you can request a part of a song. So, like this song, I obviously already know how to play the keyboard part and the drum part and the acoustic guitar part. So, if you wanted a video lesson of the keyboard part, you could request it as a third tier patron, and I would record that tutorial and upload it to Patreon as exclusive patron content. So, if you're interested in seeing how to play the keyboard part of this song, which is also very cool, then become a third tier patron, put in that request, and I'll be more than happy to create that video and upload it to Patreon for those elite grandmasters. And that's pretty much it for this one. Stay tuned, guys. I've got guys and girls, I don't want to exclude, even though my analytics say most of my viewers are male, but assuming there are some ladies watching as well. Stay tuned. New content is on the way. We'll have another video probably posted in the next week or two. I've got a few more that I'm working on that I'm like almost done with, but I try to make sure I kind of master the content before I create a video. I don't want to just be uploading a bunch of junk. I wouldn't want to upload anything that I personally wouldn't want to watch. So stay tuned for those. New videos on the way, new tutorials as well. And we've got other cool stuff lined up for this coming year. So stay tuned for that. And that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and we will see you in the next one.